Hello everyone and welcome back to the second installment of our Genetics through 11 project. Today we're going to be talking about epistasis. Now before we start, there are some words we should already know. Epistasis is a circumstance where the expression of one gene is affected by the expression of one or more independently inherited genes. A locus is a spot on a chromosome at which a gene for a particular trait is located in all members of the species. And the combination of alleles that an individual possesses for a specific genes is going to be their genotype. And finally, a phenotype is an organism's observable characteristics. So examples of this would be height, eye color, feather pigmentation, things like that. There are 6 common types of epistasis gene interactions, which we can see here listed below with their ratios that we would see with a dihybrid cross. But today we're going to be talking about single recessive epistasis. Recessive epistasis is when the recessive allele of one gene masks the effects of either allele of the second gene. Let's see how this would work when determining wing color for a Pegasus. Here we can see with our first Pegasus to the far left that purple wings are displayed due to the homozygous recessive A allele. As long as both A alleles are recessive, the Pegasus will have purple wings. With the addition of a dominant A allele, the characteristic of the B allele, whether it being lowercase or uppercase, will now define the phenotype of the Pegasi wing color. Pegasi who have dominant A alleles and recessive B alleles will display green wings, while Pegasi that have both a dominant A and B allele will display blue wings. Now what would happen if we cross 2 blue-winged heterozygous Pegasi? After doing a dihybrid cross of the Pegasi, we can see the expected progeny. As we said earlier, blue-winged Pegasi will have both a dominant A and B allele, green-winged will have 1 dominant A and 2 recessive B alleles, and purple-winged will have homozygous recessive A alleles and do not depend on the B alleles for their phenotypes. We have calculated that there will be 9 blue-winged Pegasi, 3 green-winged Pegasi, and 4 purple-winged Pegasi. That 3 to 9 to 4 ratio matches up perfectly with single recessive epistasis. But what would happen if we choose to cross a green-winged and a purple-winged Pegasus? Now this dihybrid cross shows a much different expected progeny. 50% of the Pegasus offspring would have purple wings due to the increased amount of times we see the homozygous recessive A alleles. Only 25% of the expected offspring would have green wings, and the other 25% would express blue wings because of the difference in the dominant and recessive B alleles.